Eli Elezra joined the Poker Hall of Fame this past November, with his induction announced during the final days of the 2021 World Series of Poker main event. The now 61-year-old Israeli professional poker player has more than $4.5 million in career tournament earnings, including a World Poker Tour title and 4 WSOP gold bracelets. Card Player TV caught up with him on the day he was inducted into the hall to learn more about how it felt for him to join the list of legendary players that preceded him.
You know, I tell you what, it's amazing. My sister just described it the best way. I started playing poker in 1985 approximately, and I would tell you in the beginning of the 90s I wasn't very successful. And I was losing. I'm a businessman, but I lose most of the money I make in business. And the negative back then turned to a huge positive those days, because as a professional poker for the last 10 years, I think you cannot ask for anything more deserving than that. And to be along the line of Chip and Doyle and Phil Ivey and Barry Greenstone and Phil Almuth and Daniel Negreanu, no one can take this away from you, and this is just amazing. I feel like I'm in the sky now, you know.
Elezra is the first Israeli player to ever have been inducted into the Poker Hall of Fame. We asked him about this historic distinction.
Well, it's mean a lot. I mean, Israel is a small country. It's a small country, but I don't know if you realize, but you can see in the name on the Poker News now, you can see a lot of Israeli making deep. Israeli got one of the best poker academy, and it's illegal still in Israel, but one day I hope that me being as a Hall of Fame will go to the government and tell them, guys, we can do it legally over here, you know. And yes, I mean, from a small country to become a Hall of Famer, this is dream come true.
Elezra is a longtime cash game specialist and has been featured prominently on popular TV shows like High Stakes Poker. We asked him about how he's been able to also achieve a lot on the tournament scene, despite it not being his main focus through most of his career.
Yeah, I've been known to be as a cash game specialist, and yes, I'm proud of it. I play a lot more cash than a regular tournament. Something in the WSOP, I just love it. I love to come over here because everybody from all over the world coming. Every poker player that think that he's a poker player want to own a bracelet, and I know for a fact I'm gonna have a few more. So I'm telling you and tell your audience, I'm gonna have a few more bracelets because I love this tournament, and when you love something, they love you back.